the screen is 10 meters away. We really created about 50 minutes of a feature film. That amount of visual information, that number of pixels, and presenting them to the audience, it's a hell of a run.
Some examples of picture cars. A picture car is just any vehicle seen on camera. So as you can imagine, that's a pretty wide definition. Okay? So we picked out some of our favorite picture cars from throughout Universal history. They're going to be on the left-hand side in just a moment, nice and close to the trams. Definitely make sure to get your cameras out. Some of these vehicles have become almost as famous as the characters who drove them. One of my personal favorites that we have here is the gyrosphere from Jurassic World toward the end of the line. That gyrosphere doesn't have any glass in it, right, for our display here. It actually never had any glass in it for filming for a couple different reasons. One, it would have made a really hot hamster ball for our actors to be in, and that would not have been very kind. But in addition to that, it's really hard to film with glass because it's so reflective. As soon as you have a nice clean glass piece, and let's say you had to get the camera really close to see the actors inside the gyrosphere, that camera would have just seen itself right back in its own lens. And that's very difficult to try and get around. So they said, you know what? Don't worry about it. Open air gyrospheres for filming. We'll add the glass in afterwards with the help of computers, CGI, computer generated imagery. So they were able to also make it crack and break and do all the dramatic things that they needed to do. And they could just have them open air for filming. Now, I'm going to need to phone a friend just a second here, guys. No matter how many years I do this job, I can't get this next part right. So give me one moment here.
Welcome to Jurassic Park.
There we go. All around us, we've got sets, props, and even picture cars from the original Jurassic Park trilogy. On your left is the mobile lab that they used in the Lost World Jurassic Park. Second of those first three. It is followed by the crane car, also from the Lost World, also on your left. Oh my gosh. Oh, holy cow. Okay, we've got some spinning dinosaurs. Watch out, second car. Oh, careful, both sides. Both sides of the train. Cars 3 and 4, there's nowhere you can go. You just have to accept it. I'm so sorry. Watch out for your spinning dinosaurs. One more car. Watch out for your spinning dinosaurs. Everyone doing okay? Doing all right? Anybody's face peeling off? No? That's good. Those dinosaurs have pretty bad acid reflux, so I always like to check. Now, if you guys remember, in the first Jurassic Park movie, when things are really going crazy, it's during that big storm, right? It helps because it cuts the electricity, but it also just makes it more intense. This diabolical storm is raging around. We use or whatever situation we're dealing with. Now, if we were going to film a big storm scene out here on the Universal lot, the weather is pretty much like this all year round. We have to make our own storm. So that's what we're going to do. Wow, we are flying into Old Mexico, and we're going to be a storm. For this tried and true Hollywood weather effects. We have our lightning inside happening. The lightning is actually big high-intensity strobe lights, excuse me. Onto the buildings, so the camera connects the wall. And then we have our rain. Incredibly high-tech sprinklers on poles. That's it. Just pushes the water upward, so by the time it comes back down to the frame of the camera, it looks a little more natural. Everywhere. There's areas of rain and areas of dry. That's so productions can put their actors in the rainy spots and their expensive equipment in the dry spots. Don't worry about waterproofing their cameras, lighting equipment, sound equipment, etc. We're going to cut these fairly soon. I don't want to get too much water out here, so I can secure the fire. Give us just one moment. And we'll just cut these sprinklers for just a second. Oh no, watch out. World, Shameless, Kingdom, House, The Orville, Picard, they have all shot just a small little corner of the lot. Well, Picard, to be fair, used Old Mexico as well as the street we're about to head down right now, which is called Six Points, Texas. Oh, in Hollywood, we don't make quite as many Western movies as we used to. But this area still gets some good screen time. Hollywood shot extensively on 6 Points, as well as a Disney movie, Saving Mr. Banks. They use this as the outback of Australia around the turn of the century for that film. The saloon coming up on your left was used, the interior, at least for Sandra's wedding, for Superstore, one of my favorite shows, so I always give a little shout out to them. But when we first opened our studio way back in 1915, we had 6 identical Western streets. They all went out like spokes of a wheel. And we were shooting silent Western movies, which meant we could shoot 6 movies at the same time. So in 1 year, we shot about 200 Western movies on our sets, making them some of the most filmed on locations in the entire world. Now this is why we call this 6 Points, Texas, to honor those 6 streets we had at the founding of our city. Oh, when we hang right, if you look to your left, you're going to notice some more sound stages there. Those are stages 24 and 27. There are new stages, so they've been around about 3 years, but they've been incredibly popular. 24 and 25 are where The Voice moved, so that's where they've been filming their 21st season. Those 2 stages were also used for the movie Us, starring Lupita Nyong'o and Winston Duke. Anytime they went down an escalator, all those terrifying scenes were shot inside of 24 and 25. Stage 26 was used for the TV show Homecoming, starring Julia Roberts and Bobby Cannavale. And stage 27 has been used for the DIY competition show Making It, hosted by Amy Poehler and Leah Offerman. They've actually been making another show by the same creators called Baking It, and they've been using the house over there to the right as well as stage 26. It's going to be a holiday baking competition hosted by Maya Rudolph and Andy Samberg. So they'll be coming out around the holiday season. Well, we have so far gone to the big city, Mexico, Texas, Island Nublar, Skull Island. You guys want to go to Europe? Yeah, why not? Right? You're on vacation. Woo! A day off? At least you're not at work and you're not on vacation. Let's do it. We're going to head into Europe. This could be any country in Europe that we're actually in today. Welcome to Genovia from Princess Diaries 2, Royal Engagement. This is where they have the Princess Parade. The streets have a running of the bulls and city slickers. The motorcycle chase scene of Night and Day starring Karen Gillan. This was used as Rome and Angels and Demons. It's been used in 3 out of the 5 of Disney's Pirates of the Caribbean movies. It's Port Royal and Tortuga. This was also used as Paris in the Muppets with Jason Segel and Amy Adams. When they went back to Paris to convince Miss Piggy to be part of the Muppet Show again. It was right there. And most recently, this was used as The Good Place in the incredible NBC show The Good Place. If you are in the back, you're going to have a sign coming up on the left from the railway station, complete with the neighborhood number, the same sign from the show. And if you have no idea what I'm talking about when I say The Good Place, I'm sure.
Michelle's from are dead.
Cool.
This location, the afterlife, come on. I've never ever seen this. You're in the good place.
I'm not supposed to be here. I can't risk going to the bad place.
Maybe it's not all that bad.
How can I help you?
What is the bad place like?
Well, it doesn't sound awesome.
So as you can see, The Good Place starred Kristen Bell, Ted Danson, William Jackson Harper, also Jamila Al-Jamil, Darcy Carton, and Manny Jacinto, an incredible ensemble cast. They ran for 4 seasons. You can find it on Netflix. They pay me to talk about it. They don't pay me to say it's good. It is one of my favorite shows I've seen probably within the last decade, so I always suggest it. But even if you just watch the first episode, you'll see them running all over those sets we just got to explore. Now we are going to head inside of a soundstage. So since we're heading in, please pop on those face masks if you didn't have them on already. This is soundstage 50. We have it set up as a subway station. As you can see, with a seats